Welcome back guys on my channel. Today I'm going to pick the best 11 of the World Cup 2022 group stage. I'll use the formation 4-1-2-3 with one defensive midfielder, two central midfielders, two wingers and a striker. As well, I only consider the player who actually made it through the group stage to the knockout stage. But don't worry, my 11 only will be based on the first three games of the group stage. Okay, so let's jump straight to it. First position, goalkeeper. This was, I think, the easiest pick for me. There was a lot of great goalkeepers during the group stage, but mostly they were in the teams that didn't make it to the knockout stage. So my pick is Wojciech Szczęsny, Polish goalkeeper. He had this amazing double save against Saudi Arabia when he saved the penalty and then rebound came back to another Saudi Arabia player, and literally he was like 3-4 meters away from the goal and he saved it as well. In the next game he saved Messi penalty against Argentina. Without him, Poland probably wouldn't get out of the group, maybe not even get any points. The Juventus goalkeeper was on fire, top of the form. This is my first pick. Moving on to the defense, on the right back we have Achraf Hakimi. I think this is the most skillful player in the whole Morocco squad. He's a solid defender, great possibility to deliver up front, definitely fastest player as well. He as well got himself a Man of the Match award against Canada, so he would definitely make to my squad. Next down we've got two center backs. First is Thiago Silva, main man, leading the whole defense in a Brazil squad. If you consider that he's already 38, he played a great tournament, kept two clean sheets in a group stage against Switzerland and Serbia. The only goal that actually Brazil conceded in a group stage was against Cameroon in additional time of the second half, 92nd, 93rd minute, but he was at the time on the bench. Second center back is another Morocco player, Romain Saiss. He was really important personality for the Morocco team in the group stage. They only conceded one goal, own goal against Canada. They kept two clean sheets against Croatia and Belgium. Overall, great performance from him. And the last player in my defense line, left back, Theo Hernandez. He started this tournament on the bench, but in the 13th minute of the first game against Australia, he was subbed in for his brother Lucas. Since then, he played the whole game against Australia and whole game against Denmark, delivering 2 assists. He was on the bench in the game against Tunisia that France lost 1-0, but Didier Deschamps let some player rest before the knockouts game. Okay, so let's take a look at our defense line so far. We've got a great goalkeeper, two very fast fullbacks with great qualities to score or assist, and two very solid defenders, center backs with great physique, dreamy defense. Okay, so let's move to our midfield line. First on, defensive midfielder, 5 times Champions League winner Casemiro. He was very important player in the Brazil squad in the group stage, as they were playing with 5 offensive players, with Neymar and Lucas Paqueta positioned as attacking midfielders. So you could almost say he was like a 5th defender. As well, he scored a winning goal against Switzerland very late on in the game, and he got himself a Man of the Match award in this game. And moving on to the central midfielders, first one is Bruno Fernandes, Portuguese player, got himself 2 assists in a 3-2 win against Ghana, and he got 2 goals in a 2-0 win against Uruguay, and as well he got Man of the Match award in this game. I think he was most consistent and best player of the whole Portuguese squad. He was creating, delivering, assisting, scoring. He was everywhere. Best Portuguese player in the group stage. He didn't play against South Korea in last game, but it's a similar situation to France. Manager let the players rest before the knockout game. And the next central midfielder, Jude Bellingham, he scored first goal in the opening game for England against Iran. They won 6-2. I think he was the best English player in the group stage next to the Bukayo Saka. This guy have just 19 years old and he already been a captain for Borussia Dortmund in a few games. This will be a midfielder for years for an England national team. I would love to say that he's emerging star, but we already could see his potential in the last 2 seasons in a Bundesliga and Champions League. He started in all 3 games for England, even with this amazing competition in England squad. I'm just gonna say it one more time. He's 19 years old. It's just amazing to have that type of a player in your squad. Let's look one more time on our squad so far. This looks scary already, and we don't even have our front line. So let's get to it. First of all, right winger Hakim Ziyech. He got himself a goal in a 2-1 win against Canada. He got himself an assist and Man of the Match award in a 2-0 win against Belgium. He had a massive impact on the Morocco team and helped them top the Group F ahead of Croatia and Belgium. Next on, left winger Kylian Mbappé. This choice was quite obvious. Goal and assist in a 4-1 win against Australia. 2 goals in a 2-1 win against Denmark. 2 Man of the Match awards. To be fair, even though he started on a bench against Tunisia, I think this was the best player of the whole group stage. So like I said, this one was quite easy for me. And the last player in our squad, striker Cody Gakpo, 3 goals in a 3 games in a group stage. He delivered when it was necessary, and he helped Netherlands in a big way to top the Group A. This is one of the emerging stars at this World Cup. I think we might see him in not that far future in one of the top European clubs. So let's present my best 11 of the World Cup group stage. This squad looked amazing. This squad could win any group in the group stage, and I think they might even get to the final and they might be fighting to win this World Cup. To be fair, any team that might face this squad would be scared. So this is my final 11 squad players of the group stage, but I've got something extra. There was a few players who were on the verge to getting into my squad, but they didn't make it. So I decided to pick 5 players for my bench. So the first one, Australian goalkeeper Matthew Ryan. He kept 2 clean sheets against Tunisia and Denmark, which led Australia to qualifying for the knockout stage. Second player, Josko Gvardiol. This is another one of emerging stars of this World Cup. He's a left-footed centre-back, and this is a rare gem nowadays. He's only 20 years old, and I think within the next year he will leave RB Leipzig to join one of the biggest European clubs. Next player, Lionel Messi. If not for Lautaro Martinez's poor positioning, he would have a hat-trick of assists against Saudi Arabia. He got himself an amazing goal outside of the box against Mexico and Man of the Match award as well. If not for him, I don't think Argentina would qualify to the knockout stage. And the fourth player, Marcus Rashford, he was subbed in very late in a game against Iran. It only took him 3 touches to score a goal. He started against Wales. He scored 2 goals and scored an amazing free kick goal and got himself Man of the Match award. I wonder if he can replicate this form after coming back to Manchester United. And the last player for my bench, Ritsu Doan, super sub of Japan national team. He was subbed in 71st minute of a 2-1 win against Germany, and 4 minutes later he was already on a score sheet making game even. And actually that situation repeat in a game against Spain when Japan as well won 2-1. He was subbed in during a halftime, and this time only took him 3 minutes to score a goal. So this is my squad and this is my bench. I know that I've missed some teams like South Korea, USA, Switzerland or Spain, but in those teams I don't think that one player was above the others. There was no individuals who I would put in my squad above these players that I picked. So this is all for today. If you enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe and stay tuned because part 2 is coming soon.